Alright folks, this is the fixture I came up with for bending the Marcolmar Cetme L flat. This is the flat you get when you buy the builder's kit that comes with the weldments and all the things that are required to form the flat. The fixture itself, or the bending jig itself, haven't tried it yet. This is my universal fixture I came up with a while ago, where it allows me to change the Delrin rails out. I just take the old rails out and put the new rails in, and then I put them over on the mill and machine the width I need for the press width, and then whatever else I need to cut into the fixture to allow the flat to sit. This clearance for the ejection port lip, and then the trunnion bulges here. So all of this will be detailed in a build thread on militaryfirearm.com. Okay, so the width of the groove is 908. The width of the bottom press bar is 908. Just a slip fit, tight slip. A little oil will take care of the problem for my purposes. Bottom bar has a groove in it. The groove is clearance for the top rib on the flat. The flat comes with holes that are slightly over ½ inch diameter. So that's the size our guide pins need to be. The inside bar is what the flat's going to fold up against, is 0.736 wide. So these washers are, the flat's 0.051 thick, the washers are 0.048 thick. That'll give me a little bit of crush without bowing the top bar. So the top bar sits over everything. I use ½ inch dowel pins to align them. Make sure my washers are in place. Now I'm going to pull the flat on this one a little towards me, just because there's the hole's a little off center in the front of the flat, just slightly. Then I can remove the dowel pins if I can get them out. Okay, the jig's got locating pins. The locating pins are probably 10,000ths undersized. They're sloppy in here, and they're intended to be. They aren't going to do much for this jig other than locate the flat this way so that I don't miss my grooves and clearances. All of the force, the downward force, and the squareness is going to be from the bottom bar, from the 908 bar. So that's how it all goes together. The 908 comes from 736 plus the thickness of the flat plus the height of these pads measured from the other side. All you have to do is bend it and see if it works. It's just a 20-ton Harbor Freight, nothing fancy. Before I put the flat into the die, I lubed everything really well with some Castrol stick wax. That's what I use for all my bending operations. And because this bar is so thin, the initial force on it, I'm afraid of bowing it. So I'm going to throw this chunk of cold rolled in here and try to apply that pressure more evenly. Hopefully Might have been okay to leave it where it was, but I'm a firm believer of spreading the pressure out on these long flats. Almost there. I'm going to switch to a thinner piece of metal here. I'm going to pull it back far enough so it doesn't caught in the front of the mag well. I think that was part of the problem before. Okay, sorry about that. My camera's timed out on me, and I lost a few minutes. But essentially, I had to drop the press down, change the bar position. It just got too thin for this big thing on the press. So, all right, I think we're done. Okay, it's like Christmas morning. Let's see what we got. This out of the way. Looks like everything's going to pull together nicely around the trunnion. Alignment's not too bad. I hope some of this stays in frame. Get it cleaned up. Okay, it sucks not having a cameraman. I'll kind of go back through what I just went through again. I took this over to the vise, threw a rag in the vise jaws, just kind of gave this a little squeeze here. I straightened out the ejector lip, and you can see everything is tight. A little concerned about the trunnion fit. This is just a scrap trunnion. A little loose, but I think that it'll be all right once it's welded in place. I'm used to my Cetme trunnions being very tight, and the width, looking at about 748. The original was 736, so I might go a little narrower on that top bar using my method because it's pushing into that soft Delrin. The grip adapter / pin guide, everything stays in there the way it should. I think that's it. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, got something out of it.